Dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
it? What's up, zombie fans, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer. And today I have a fascinating and fun little obscure flick lined up for us. It is Del Teddy's 1971 just oddball flick. It is I Eat Your Skin. And this one has a crazy title and just an even more crazy premise. So let's just jump right in. Here is I Eat Your Skin. I Eat Your Skin, aka Caribbean Adventure, aka Zombie, is a crazy black and white horror flick which lay in limbo for 6 years until being picked up for a double bill feature release alongside the Grindhouse classic I Drink Your Blood. Drenched in voodoo and filled to the brim with one hell of a B-movie premise, this insane production has an unexplainable charm to it, which lies heavily on throwback American cinema culture and the grindhouse aesthetics of lewd, crude schlock and violence. Picturesque locations and wacky, bloodthirsty creatures, I Eat Your Skin is a wild time at the movies, and a fun, innocent romp of zombie creeping goodness. The film follows a womanizing adventure novel writer named Tom Harris, who, after being persuaded by his money-hungry publicist Duncan Fairchild, takes a trip to the Caribbean to Voodoo Island, where legend says there is an army of zombies controlled by a cult of worshippers who sacrifice young beautiful virgins to satisfy their vengeful god. Once there, they meet Dr. Billaday, his beautiful daughter Jeannie, and a plantation manager named Charles Bentley, who all seem to have ties to this strange cult of zombie worshippers. With angry natives and zombies around every corner, can Tom and his friends escape this nightmare on Voodoo Island? Or will they be converted into the cult of zombies? With B-movie flair and a ton of cheese, the cast of I Eat Your Skin is a wild amalgam of swinging 60s tropes and science fiction mad scientist archetypes, all jam-packed into a Caribbean horror flick that truly entertains to no end. Profusely odd and a little off-kilter, the main players soak up the cheese of the flick and just roll with the insanity, resulting in an enjoyable effort that innocently engages with its wild and unusual plot. With charm and charisma, the central stars of this morbidly strange flick are William Joyce as Tom Harris, the playboy adventure novelist turned heroic zombie fighter; Heather Hewitt as Jeannie Billaday, the gorgeous daughter of a mad scientist and love interest to Tom; Walter Coy as Charles Bentley, the shady overseer on the plantation and overall suspicious stooge; Dan Stapleton as Duncan Fairchild, Tom's cocky friend and money-hungry publisher; Betty Hyatt Linton as Coral Fairchild, Duncan's whiny and uppity wife and complete lush; and finally Robert Stanton as Dr. Auguste Billaday, a good-intentioned cancer researcher who gets in way over his head. From top to bottom, the cast does a succinct job in maintaining the schlock of the picture, which is a damn essential thing when crafting a B-movie horror flick such as this one. Fun and entertaining characters aside, I Eat Your Skin is a rather interesting concoction thanks to the creepy atmosphere of the production and the beautiful locations that the film is set in. I'm a sucker for tropical zombie-infested settings, and I Eat Your Skin just soaks up those qualities and combines it into a wild cinematic experience that truly entertains. The creature effects of the zombies are silly yet effective, and the overall foreboding presence that they give off is reminiscent of the 1943 classic Jacques Tourneur directed and Val Lewton produced I Walk with a Zombie, albeit a cheaper version of that masterpiece. With plenty of action and a plethora of hair-raising moments, the film succeeds in upping up the adventure of the piece and presenting a thoroughly enjoyable horror romp that, though takes the typical twists and turns that you would expect from an early horror sci-fi throwback, still manages to nail that cinematic persona with positive results. Creepy, creative, and surprisingly classy in parts, this fun little horror production really does offer up an interesting and thrilling story that lovers of black and white horror films should just eat up. Though not the cream of the crop by any rational standard, the movie does excel at focusing in on the zombie-filled adventure at hand, and what a fun ride it is. In the end, I Eat Your Skin, aka Caribbean Adventure, aka Zombie, is a wild and unforgettable sci-fi horror adventure flick that wears its B-movie heart on its sleeve and celebrates its voodoo-loving zombie madness. And there you have it, you oddball weirdos. That is the fun and really just thrilling black and white horror film, I Eat Your Skin. Just a really, really cool flick. I just love the tropical locations, like I said, and just the zombie makeup, and just the whole feel of the production is just really, really cool and cult classic-like. But guys, that is it for me. I hope you enjoy that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I'll see you all at the next movie review. Take care.